Hey everyone, my name is Riley, and in this video we are going to be comparing Surfshark versus NordVPN. I am going to keep this review super short and to the point, because although VPNs are marketed as privacy and hiding yourself from your internet service provider, honestly, this is not what most people use VPNs for. Most people use VPNs to access Netflix in a different region and overall spoof their locations for things like this. So for security, I am going to keep this super short and super brief. And effectively, all you need to know is that both of these VPNs are super safe and super secure. They are both fully encrypted, and both of them have no logs policies, which means that nothing you do whilst connected to your VPN is tracked and it can't be traced back to you. Now, onto the things that you actually probably care about. The first being, what is the price of these two VPN providers? You can get a huge discount on both of the VPNs mentioned in this video by clicking on the links down in the description. As you can see, using these links will give you a massive discount for both Surfshark and Nord. And in terms of the actual pricing, it's very, very interesting. First of all, both of these VPNs have 2-year, 1-year, and 1-month plans, and it is definitely a better idea to go for either the 1 or 2-year plan, because the monthly plan is very, very expensive. On top of this, the discount that you get from using the links in the description is only going to work for the first purchase that you make. So if you purchase the 1-year plan right here, then on Surfshark, for example, this 64% discount is only going to apply to that first year. However, if you go for the 2-year plan with Surfshark, then this 74% discount is going to last for 2 years. So realistically, the amount of time that you buy your VPN for really depends on how long you will use your VPN for. If you know for a fact you will use the VPN for the next 2 years, then it is definitely a better idea to go with the 2-year plan. However, if this is only a relatively short-term thing, you only need the VPN for a year, then go with the 1-year plan. On top of this, Surfshark does look cheaper at first glance. If we go for the 2-year plan, for example, we can see that Surfshark is only going to cost $59 for these 2 years, whereas NordVPN is quite substantially more expensive at $99 for the 2 years. However, if we actually take a look at the small print, we can see that Surfshark is only cheaper because of this discount that you can get. Usually, without the discount, Surfshark is going to be $386, whereas NordVPN is only going to be $202. So you do need to keep that renewal in mind. If you go for Surfshark after those 2 years, they are going to charge you a lot more than if you went with Nord and you renewed after those 2 years. Once again though, this is a longer term mindset to think about this, and for most people going for the 2-year plan, then Surfshark is going to be the best value for money. So that is the pricing side of things, but how are things looking for the speed of both of these VPNs? Now, by default, I have a pretty quick Wi-Fi connection coming in at around 900 download and 100 upload. So this gives me the facilities to run a pretty accurate test on both of these VPN providers. Now, no matter what VPN you are going for, using a VPN is always going to slow down your internet to some degree. So running a test on both of these, Surfshark came out slightly faster, bringing me down from my baseline of 900 megabytes per second to 637 megabytes per second. Nord was a little bit lower at 601. So Surfshark is definitely faster, but honestly, with these Wi-Fi speeds, you wouldn't notice a difference anyway. Another thing that is going to impact speed on the back end though, that often isn't talked about, is the amount of servers that both of these VPN providers have. So although when I tested Surfshark was faster, I ran this test at 1 p.m. on a Thursday afternoon, and there's not going to be a lot of traffic online, and there's not going to be much server congestion. However, if you are trying to access these servers at a peak time, then there's often going to be a lot of traffic on those servers, and sometimes this can slow them down even further. So what we need to look at in this regard is the amount of server locations that each VPN has. As the more servers that they have, the more spread out the traffic can be, which leads to less server congestion. So in terms of the amount of servers, NordVPN definitely comes out on top here with 6,334 servers, whereas Surfshark has almost half the amount at 3,200. On top of this, NordVPN have servers in 111 different countries, whereas Surfshark has them in 100. Now, those extra countries are only really going to be of interest to you if you want to get into some really obscure countries for some reason. However, the main countries that you will be using for watching Netflix or streaming sports, so the US, the UK, Japan, Australia, countries like this, all of them are available with both of these VPN providers. The final thing that I want to talk about in this video is, can both of these VPN platforms actually stream on Netflix, Disney Plus, and platforms like this? Often with VPNs, especially free VPNs, they are terrible for this. They will connect you to another country's server, but then you try to access Netflix and you just get the loading screen of death. But after testing out both Nord and Surfshark, both of these are fantastic for streaming on Netflix, Disney Plus, and Hulu. So if your goal is to get into different countries to watch region-specific content, both of these VPN providers do that job. So overall, both Nord and Surfshark are fantastic VPNs, and they are both the most popular for a reason. They are both fast, they can access region-locked content, and they are both secure in terms of privacy. The only real deciding factor here is going to be price, and if you want to pay a little bit more today with NordVPN and have that renewal cost lower, or if you want to pay less today with Surfshark and eat the higher renewal price later on. So that is my comparison of Surfshark versus NordVPN. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to smash that like button and tap that subscribe button, and until next time, take it easy.